It's your boy Zappa, Professional Strangers, and welcome back to Super Robot Wars Compact 3. We begin with the end of a chapter. Here at the Trojan Alliance Company, or Superhuman Alliance Company. Both work, because English. So let's begin. Things look a little sharper because I completely updated Retro Arc. Birth. Stage 27, the birth of Brahman. So, like I was saying, things feel like they look a little sharper than they used to. I hope they do. Choose the Grand. The crew arrive at the Superhuman Alliance Company headquarters. Asami is rightly pissed. The company's founder, Mammon, whom supposedly she knew very well, is after Kaede and not with good intentions. But after being called out, Mammon, with little time, also eating an animus seed and becoming Brahman, a creature that looks like a bunch of paper. He calls himself the ultimate in human evolution, which is, in fact, what the company is all in for. As the team deploy, which we are doing now, and we have our numbers. Allow me one moment to figure out where I put my dang phone, because I need a picture of this layout. Well, heck. So, as you were before I foolishly forgot where I put my phone, we must deploy the boys. So everyone is more or less in order of level. And I had a hard time last time. I was like, why is someone missing? And I forgot Mechanda Robo is actually out of commission. So we're going to start with a heal bot here. You can go that way. Kakuseigen can go that way. Hiro. Back row healer. Second back row healer. 7 can be corn battler. 8. New. 9, that's fine. 10. Catch road can go that way. 11. Acro bunch. 12. Zet. 13. No, 13 will be you. 14 is Getter. And 15 is the oft-forgotten Deathscythe. I feel like everything's a little more crisp. But it all could just be in my head. So let me know if everything looks a little more crisp and clean on your end. It may not be recording as such, but at least on my screen it looks great. As I was saying, as team deploys, so to various neuronoid models, including the Tyrian that Kaede uses. So we have units this way, several over here, and a few up this way. None of these are really a threat as much as they are some just a pain in the ass with much health. Emulation problem also fixed. I don't remember that happening. We're gonna have to investigate. Shall investigate further. Definitely sending Polka down through there. Nearly obliterated. Missed. Of course, as is tradition, Hayato gets to go fast. Swoosh. Can you hit from there? You get nothing, so you're going to pull one back. No, that's too far. I'll get you in the thick of it. It's a different model, right? I think it is. I don't think it is. What do I know? But I feel like everything is so much better since I updated the emulator. And that's like today updated. So I was trying to get RetroArt to configure and run discs for later projects. The next planned project I want to maybe start with Robot Wars Alpha. Before I go to Alpha 2, since I've done Gaiden. And it's my understanding that not many people bother with the console Robot Wars, especially for Let's Plays. Level up. Keita, go fast, please. Fortunately, Henshin. Now get supercharged. Let's start cutting you down through here. You two will cut through. Okay, well, I mean, go right ahead. You look a hot mess. You are definitely a prototype. Nice. Yeah, there are definitely exposed wires and tentacles involved in these things. could barely hurt the heal bot. Get it together. The heal bot's not designed to do damage. I saw that shadow flickering though, so that is not lost on me. But the fact that that showed the full animation, and usually I lose out on that. Who else is another one that always messes up? I think not Combattler. It was always Mechender. Mechender's final attack was always the loss. Who's no? Sakura has control. See what happens when I do this. Not enough. That's what happened. Excellent. Did you even get hit? Like a little bit? I mean, it's something. Juzo! Ah, that's a good hit. Alright, that solves you. Or a boat. What do we got? What do we got? Who do we got? 51. 31. Yeah. Okay. That leaves room for people to get the other hits. Like you. That's normal. That's not. Okay, so it's not perfect, but I think there's been an improvement. We'll see. When we get Mechender back in a couple stages, we'll see. Have we seen this unit yet? Well, we have now. Rude. Ineffective, but rude. Level up. Hey, this one move is free. Why waste energy when I can do free? Sword cut. At the top of player turn 3, an old monk, Yakusugi, appears. He's here not just... Okay, that was bad writing on my part. Okay. He's here to scold Mammon, but is told that Mammon is the peak of human strength and evolution. Lamia and Seme appear, wondering if they need to join the fight, but Seme says they need to wait. Akamatsu wonders if perhaps this Yakusugi and Betterman are possibly allies. While Asami points out that Yakusugi there is the strongest living human thanks to years of meditation and training. And yet Mammon still thinks he is far more powerful. It's now that Lamia decides to join the fray, and lo, Mammon is so happy to see him. Okay, hold on. Many things are causing problems here. Apparently, my emulator doesn't like it when something else interferes. Get it together. Thank you. No, I'm not liking some of my writing here. Lamia decides to join the fray, and lo, Mammon is so happy to see him. He'll absorb his cells and become more powerful. He'll go from Brahman to Best Man. He almost stares, saying he feels like he just tuned into the latter half of some foreign film. At a loss, Chizuru advises they simply beat Brahman. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, good. That didn't use an unnecessary amount of energy. Defense, level up. I don't think Boat has support attack. No, it doesn't. Oh dear, how rude. go ahead with this. Just a sword. Nothing special. Nothing flashy. $10. I didn't even hype up for that. Show should be able to handle this. And the trigger! And I didn't count it again. I might have to do it in post. After enough enemies have been defeated, the Shura, led by Alteus, appear. And typos. It may be possible to trigger this event before turn 3, if you can destroy enough enemies. Oh. Alteus claims that this world simply contains unending strife, and asks Volca if, by definition, this isn't the new Shura world. He points out that as one war ends, another begins, so how is this any different? Volca retorts that it is the will and intent of those fighting that are different. Koji adds that while there are those who would invade, they have their own ambition. There are others, the team, which fight to stop such harmful ambitions. Alteus says that's a false assumption, claiming that our team can only find their purpose during war. However, Tetsuya retorts that we're not the ones starting battles with our ideals, but rather, it's the ambition of wanting everyone to leave peacefully. While Alteus ponders this a moment, he soon tells Volca to fight him. Volca refuses. So, then Alteus will just bring the fight to him! And... oh yeah, and also Better Man is like going to be hella late to the party. There's all the Shura forever. Oh, who am I hitting? What am I hitting? You. Bonk. Boom. Ooh. Nice. Nice. Oh, good. You can reach. Let's see if this is improved. Nope, not really. Nice. Since we're here, nope. 100 years too early. Ah, I didn't mean to leave that on. And soon after recording, delicious biscuits and gravy. Never call that an old people food. I mean, it kind of is. But more so in the sense of it's classic, not that it's only for old people. That was definitely a move. Let's just tank and get in there. And also, and this is the one time, this is the one time we fast forward. Because that will take 10,000 years. Can I... No, you're out of range. Unless... That must be the next level up. Nobody has assault yet. You know, unless... Watch out! Oh, Alteus went for Corn Battler? Sword cut, miss! 1 second. The curse of allergies is your eye itches, and then you rub it, and then it gets worse. Ugh. Evade, please. What did I just say? V. I am shocked that I'm missing. Oh well. Corn Battler will definitely destroy everything in its wake. With yo-yos. Denji Tatsumaki. Brah! Oh well, you're a monster. You're a killer. Brah! Get your act together. 47%, sir! What part of dodge the moves do you not comprehend? I mean, I have healers for days, but that's not the moral of the story here. Hot blood. Abandon. Lamia. Still not engaging in the fight. That's the wrong space. Rude. You lose. Oh, you didn't lose. What do I know? Pew! Guitar 1! Accelerate. Abandon. Do not know assault. Hold up. Well, I figured out what was slowing down this emulator. I thought I was testing things with running games from discs, and I told it to do a certain series of moves, and it kept doing them despite the fact that I removed the disc many hours ago, or minutes, whatever you prefer. Lock it in. Evasion. Jodenji Tatsumaki! Yeah, he has real HP. Salteus, he has real HP. No, we're good. We don't need to be hit by that. We good. We Gucci gang. ¡Yáldalos! When Volca first battles Alteus, he wonders why they have to fight at all. Doesn't Volca understand? Volca thinks that them fighting is pointless. Alteus insists that it's not, even if Volca doesn't understand now. Right, even if Volca doesn't understand now, he will one day. But he assures that right now, he is not fighting on behalf of Mizal. Okay, I still have these kids in the back. Dewey, catch up! Hold on. I mean, doesn't hurt. We can observe Brahman. See, look, he is paper. You know, Alteus hit harder. And that's that. Now we can hit with the big gun. Watch all. He also has real boss numbers. Well, you know what? Defend. Shocking. Better man. Are you still looking to join the fight? Okay, what do we got? Nope, wrong button. Okay, so, yeah, Lucky is active. Ben K. Huh? Oh, you still have a dodge available. Alright then. Bruh. Do I have a spell that gives morale? Yes. That's the move. Stunner! Sun! Shine! No. No. No, thank you. I'm good. I mean, I appreciate the snack, but we good. We Gucci gang. Doesn't want to... Yep, there's abandoned. Now we're gonna swing around. Give you the bop. Alright, you have visible HP. Turn up. Lock it in. Turn up. Lock it. Oh, I didn't expect that. When Alteus drops, he admits that this is the way it had to be. Volker could feel that he wasn't putting in all his effort. Had he been... Volker could feel that he wasn't putting in all his effort. Had he been... then Volker would surely be the one losing. Alteus insists he believe in his strength more, since the fight that lies ahead of him cannot be won with some half-assed resolve. For Volker will be the one to herald in the new age of the Shura. And of course, Mizal appears with Fernando, more or less on a leash. Now why isn't Alteus fighting right now? If he doesn't, their cute little brother Fernando will have to be the one to fight. Quattro seems to realize why Alteus isn't fighting at all. Fernando why Alteus is fighting at all. Fernando is essentially a hostage. Alteus pleads with Polka to save Fernando. He's sure that with his hands and heart, he can find a way. Just as his machine breaks apart, he apologizes to Masus, wishing he could go back to that time. With his death, Polka swears to save the Shura. Then he drops Super Alloy Z. Mizal can't defeat the Alteus has been defeated. Oh well, since we're all tired, Mizal will just have to use this opportunity to have Fernando attack us. Polka calls out to Fernando. Would he really just do as Mizal says, after he just watched Alteus die? Mizal orders Fernando attack, but is instead assaulted for his efforts. But how? His spell should still be working! Folka nearly laughs, pointing out how the spell only amplifies Fernando's hatred, and Fernando is well aware it is Mizal that just caused Alteus to die, regardless of who actually dealt the final blow. This means that Fernando's hatred for Mizal exceeds his hate for Folka. Mizal can't believe he miscalculated this and quickly absconds, with Fernando chasing him down, screaming he'll kill the man. Well, if they run into Mizal again, they'll likely run into Fernando as well. All I get is a rock fighter. I'll take it. High power rock fighter. High power kitty! Oh shit! Hold on. So we return to a timeline wherein I didn't botch that. Because some units are just going to explode when you touch them. Such as any ore battler. Touch it by a real rod. Touch it by a super robin. Death. Death becomes you. And there's a level up with Disturbance. However, we're gonna have to suck it up for one more turn. No. Lamia. Alright. Be lucky. Wrong menu. There we go. And then lock it in. Really? That was a waste. I'm kind of mad. I mean, it's not the end of the world, but that's annoying. You know what? Getter's gonna get it. Or, that's not Getter, that's Mazinger. I don't know why I said Getter. I'm an idiot. Daisharin Rocket Punch! Mammon can't believe that we, regular humans, have been beating him this much. Mammon dares claim that he'll just increase his power further, scaring several of the more sensitive characters. However, Mammon can't seem to feel any more power. And the nearby Yakusugi says that both of them will have to perish here. Mammon perishes, presumably by Yakusugi's hand? Huh? But, and we get, that is an energy stone. But something else appears. Seme hurries over to this new black creature. She calls this thing Kanko before it attacks. They tell Lamia to flee and go with hope before being obliterated. Lamia and Kanko also flee shortly thereafter. The team wonders what Brahman even was. Sakura says he couldn't control his power too well, so he was deemed a failure. But then there was Kanko. Just what the f was that? Is that another better man? Volca insists that he has to go. He must help Fernando, as Altea's last request. Amuro and Quattro both say that they'll go along. Volca surely can't fight the entire Shura army by himself. He scolded on having talked about going to fight the Shura solo before, and even having it pointed out that Alteus left him Fernando. But the fate and the fates of the Shura. I don't know what I was thinking when I wrote that. He scolded on having talked about going to fight the Shura for level 4, even having pointed out that Alteus left him Fernando and the fate of the Shura, something he can't do if he runs off to fight and die alone. Folka has to calm down and think before agreeing to let the team help. And more typos abound. And even Lena reinforces that they're all here to help him. But don't worry, Fernando, Big Brother is on the way. So, that should be enough for Strong Arm. There's your SP recovery. And you need sniping, eventually. Long after the battle, Masus arrives, finding the wreckage of Alteus' Shuriken, and then his body. Racked by grief and sadness, she cries that she'd found a way to finally restore Fernando, but now she's lost Alteus. Her grief gives way to anger as she swears absolute revenge on Mizal for what he's done. The new Mechando and its team are returned to the Argama. Professor Shikishima explains how while it looks no different, everything else is vastly improved. To which its stats go up, and a fourth pilot is added. That's always a bonus. We call those SP batteries. Back at Shura HQ, the Shura King is berating Mizal about what just transpired. Alteus is dead now? And look, with all these powerful opponents about, why are the Shura still fighting one another? The number of Shura is steadily decreasing and it's concerning. The Shura King now tasks Mizal with the welfare of its people, i.e. stopping their numbers from dropping further. Unless he's up to something. Mizal has to beg for mercy, not wanting to die without even getting to use his ace against our team. The Shura King says that he will give Mizal his personal guard to use. Mizal mutters to himself that he lacks the numbers to try to fight the Shura King, so for now, he just has to survive while he reworks his plans. Back on the Argamer, Volka's gotten word that they found... Wow, I must have been falling asleep when I was writing this. They found a... Bruh. Insert letters, don't delete them. Found a gathering of Shura machines nearby, and by the looks of it, there's at least a general class. At least, how about one? There's at least one general class. Odds are Mizal is over there, so Folka suggests a preemptive attack, and the rest of the crew rightly agree. Well, once again, I hope things look a little sharper. I feel like some of the sprites are back in order, but that could be a case of just not even emulator, just maybe it's a bad rip, a bad dump. I don't know. I don't know how emulation works. I'm no scientist. I am thanking y'all for watching. We are but 5 stages away. We are coming up on the conclusion of Robot Wars Compact 3. I thank y'all for watching. And as always, ZEON.